Hello and welcome to Core. I am Coach Allisha and we have 10 minutes of about 5 core exercises for you today. So each one is about 45 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and show you the first one. But before I do, I just want to remind you all that if you are taking this class, that all of our workouts are provided for our TMMK Fitness members only. So if you're not a TMMK Fitness member and you're choosing to do this workout, you're choosing to do it at your own risk, okay? So make sure you have a clear space, just give yourself enough space. I have a bench, but you can also use a chair, like a solid chair, not one with wheels on it, or you can push your chair up like against a wall to make sure that it stays in place, or even maybe use your couch, okay, for a couple of these exercises. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, we have 5 exercises. I'm going to show you the first one. So the first one is you're going to walk down and out to a plank and then just walk back up. Okay, so you're going to come down, out to your plank, set a nice solid plank, walk back, and stand up. Okay, we're going for 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. So down, out to your plank, set a nice plank, walk it back, and roll it up. I'm going to step back just a little bit so you guys can see me in my plank. Keep going. So make sure when you get to that plank position that your hands are right underneath your shoulders. You pack your shoulders and your hips are tucked under. And then just bring it back up. Keep going. We have 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to use my bench next. We're going to do an elevated bird dog. So I'll show you what that means. Make sure that your hands are underneath, again, your shoulders. And you're going to kind of come into a plank. And you're going to take your right arm and your left leg. You're going to extend, bring it back down, and then switch. Still trying to maintain that plank position the whole time. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, extend, and I'm actually giving myself a pretty wide base with my feet, just so that I don't feel like I'm going to topple over if they're too close together. So when I extend, I feel like I'm pretty solid. Try to keep that plank position. So you can also do this on the floor if you didn't have a bench. You just want to make sure that you stack those hands directly underneath those shoulders again, maintain a good plank, and still extend opposite. We got 10 seconds left. Keep going. We're going to use our bench for the next exercise too. In 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, so we're going to go ahead and set ourselves up on the bench with our shoulders on the bench, okay? So I always kind of like to just drop myself down, make sure that my upper back and my shoulders are on the bench. I even also want to try and rest my head on the bench as well, just so it's a little bit more comfortable that way. Then you want to squeeze your glutes, but make sure those hips are tucked under. And then we're going to do what's called a marching glute bridge. So you're just going to bring one leg up and then the other, right? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So don't let those hips drop. You want to maintain a nice neutral pelvis through here so we're not like this, okay? Keep the hips up, keep the glutes squeezed, and breathe through it. Just bring one knee all the way up. You can actually probably even get a little bit of a crunch in there too. Keep going. We have 10 seconds left here. Don't forget to squeeze those glutes. Keep those hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on up. Give yourself some room. We're going into another plank position. So I'll show you, we have 2 planks, but they're a little bit different. Okay, so first one, all the way into a full plank. Now you can do this full plank or down, modified onto those knees. You're going to take one arm, you're going to reach, pull, set it down. Okay, so it's just gonna make it a little bit wobbly. You have to work on that balance a little bit. We're gonna do one arm, reach, then kind of like a little lap pull down, so to speak. Set it down, then we're gonna switch. Alternating arms. 3, 2, and 1. Go, so reach, pull, and down. I'll show you from the side. So if you're in a full plank, reach out, pull it to the side, set it down, opposite side. Or if you needed to modify it and drop it down, you can bring those knees down, or you can even do one knee down, make it kind of in the middle. Make sure you reach, pull, set it down, keep going. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna do a modified plank from there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, now we're gonna be down. So I guess you could have grabbed a mat if you wanted to, kind of fold it up a little bit, put it under your forearms, if you so choose. But if not, you wanna just tough it out, then that's fine too. We're gonna drop it down though, so make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. We're in a plank position, and then you're just gonna rock forward and back on those tippy toes. Okay? Last one of the group, and then we're gonna go back to the beginning, run through them real quick again, and then be done. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rocking planks to rock forward and back. Keeping a nice neutral pelvis. Core's drawn in nice and tight. You want to make sure that you start with that elbow directly under your shoulder. If you start too far forward, it's going to be really hard for you to rock, okay? So that's why it's super important that you set that elbow up right underneath that shoulder, and then make sure you have a nice, strong plank position. Keep going. We are almost there. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to the beginning. We're gonna drop it down. We're not doing 45 seconds. We are gonna do 30 seconds of each exercise, but we're gonna run through them a little bit quicker since I don't have to explain them to you, okay? So we're gonna go back to the beginning, which is that inchworm to plank, and then walk it back up. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, go. So down, up to your plank, set that plank. Walk it back. Bring it on up. Keep going. Make sure that when you walk that plank out, you're not taking those hands too far forward above those shoulders. 10 more seconds here. Don't feel like you have to rush through this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, get yourself set up wherever you're doing that elevated bird dog. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So remember, wide base, you're extending one arm and leg out, bring it back down and switch. If you wanted to, don't forget, you can also do this from the floor if you did not have anything elevated, okay? Keep going, we're halfway. Make sure that those hands are, or shoulders are directly over the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping our bench. We're going to set ourselves up for the marching glute bridge. Make sure those shoulders are on the bench. Glutes are squeezed, our hips are up. 3, 2, 1. Marching it out. So bring one knee up. Then the other. Keep those hips up. Well, you don't want them so high up that we're losing that your natural neutral pelvis, okay? Breathe through it. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last 2 exercises, 30 seconds each. First one is that plank where you reach, pull, place your hand back down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So reach, pull, shoulder. Other arm reach, pull, place it down. 30 seconds here. Make it count. Try to keep your gaze in between your fingers. We only have one exercise left after this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Rocking plank on those forearms. Elbow goes directly underneath that shoulder. Let's finish it out here. 3, 2, 1. Go. Rock forward and back. Keep that gaze down in between your hands. Keep going. Breathe through it. Work through it. Come on. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You are done. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Again, I'm Coach Allisha, and that was your 10 minutes of core.